Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card is literally going to be diving into your connection with your person to find out what are the chances of communication and or possible reconciliation or reunion. So if you haven't had a chance to meditate on a card stack as of yet, I would go to the very beginning of the video. There are timestamps listed where you can go directly to the silent meditation portion of the video to pause where necessary, take whatever time you need to choose a stack. And if in that time you feel led to pick more than one stack, by all means go ahead and listen to your gut instinct. That's totally okay to choose more than one stack. Keep in mind that readings are general, so they're not going to resonate and connect with everybody watching. Too many of you out there watching with different experiences and journeys at the moment, so I don't really expect to connect with everybody. But in the event that this particular reading, let's say, does not connect for you, feel free to check out my Pick a Card playlist because I have other readings that may resonate or connect for you better. And if I'm not the reader for you, that's okay as well, because YouTube is full of so many other readers. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find one person out there that has the messages that you're looking for. So also keep in mind that in love readings, some roles can be reversed, flip-flop, vice versa, interchangeable. So keep that in mind when you're watching. And readings are timeless, so whether you watch it now at the upload time or a couple years down the road, it doesn't really matter. It's whenever you feel that nudge to watch, there may be a message there for you. So with all of that being said, I have labradorite, amethyst, and clear quartz. If you feel led to, any one of these stones, there could be some healing energies perhaps in them that you may perhaps want to work with. So I would maybe do some research on the stones as well to see how they resonate and connect for you. So I'm going to move these out of the way. We're going to get directly into stack number one. You chose this lovely labradorite palm stone. Okay, I'm just going to put that off to the side. Okay, and let's see, before I use your tarot, I want to grab from the romance angels first, okay? So what we want to know, stack number one, is what are the chances of reconciliation and or communication from your person, okay, or with your person. So what are the chances of reconciliation and or communication with your person? Let's see if we can get a card. Okay, so passion. Look at that. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So we know that there's still love here. Let's get 3 cards. And by the way, I'm outdoors, so you're hearing birds right now. And they actually communicate with each other, so it's kind of fitting that they're singing the top of their lungs right now. Okay, so we have, wow, the world. We have the Queen of Shells, which is actually the Queen of Cups. And we have the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So absolutely, I'm looking at this so far and I'm like, yeah, what you think, okay. What I'm getting from this is what you think may have been the end of a phase with them or the conclusion of something with the world, right? Because it's basically saying fulfillment, celebration. Yes, it is a card of achievement. But at the same time, what you thought might have been the end all or maybe over, or that cycle of the situation or the relationship was over and done with, it's not. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because we have that Ace of Pentacles there, Ace of Crystals, which is basically talking about, an opportunity or an open door. Okay, so right there, that is just telling you, right? That's basically telling you that there's an offer about to be presented on the table, right? There's a manifestation mode here in the process of unfolding as we speak. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting from this. This is manifestation and prosperity. So I can't help but think that there is an opportunity currently manifesting from your person or within the connection of some sort with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it is to me an open door, a door of opportunity, a knock on the door, that kind of thing. That's how I feel or read the Ace of Pentacles. So we do also have the Queen We also have the Queen of Cups. So look, it's saying peace and compassion. So I can't help but think of a possible peaceful reunion. Actually, with this energy here with the world, I also can't help but think that there could be a leveling up in the connection as well, a celebration of maybe coming together. Okay, so let's see if I can, let's see if we can grab some of these little cards. Oh, sorry, I dropped the box. Let's see if we can get more understanding on this. We know there's passion. It looks like a peaceful resolution or peaceful outcome to a situation. So I do feel that there is potential for reconciliation and communication. You go from a cycle closing and then with the world, and then you have a new one trying to open up with the Ace of Crystals, Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That could be you or someone else. Or your person. But the Queen of Cups is all about, you know, feeling things from the heart intuitively. And if you, as the watcher, stack number 1, have been feeling intuitively that union is on the horizon, or that there's going to be a second chance for this connection, you're probably right. Okay, because it says peace and compassion, so it's like wanting a peaceful resolution, peace in the heart, right? Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, so Judge, look at that. It's about finding balance in a situation as well. The Judge is also about discernment, wise decision making. Look at that, unexpected joy. So this is basically saying there will be an opportunity, an unexpected opportunity or an unexpected encounter between you and your person. And I feel like this is going to help maybe resolve the frustration that has been in the connection for a while, because we do have peace, right? So it's about wanting to make peace in a situation, come to terms with something, and it feels like there's an opportunity to manifest that here. Okay, so if you haven't had peace in the connection since the parting, since you've been separated, this is kind of feeling like there will be a successful outcome to this. So reconciliation possibly coming on the way, a new opportunity between you and your person with the Ace of Pentacles. Love is still there with passion, and the Queen of Cups, and then we have Paradise. So it says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness. I don't know if you can see that. I can't really see it well. Playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So yeah, I definitely do feel that there is opportunity here for reconciliation. Maybe that's confirmation. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's like a mating call. All right, let's see if we can get one more. What are the chances of reconciliation and or communication? I think your person with that Judge energy is thinking about it, right? They're thinking about it. They're contemplating it. They're trying to come to terms with something and decide what to do or how to come through that door. All right. Right now, they're probably in hibernation mode, right? Thinking about this in a deep state of thought. Okay. But the seed has been planted as well. And it's about to start taking root. It's about to start, again, like this card says, manifesting, right? It's about to come to life. So I want to see if we can get messages from the bag, because I did bring them out here. I honestly feel like stack number 1, your person's in thought about this. They might be feeling some frustrations, you know, or they might want to heal the frustration or the anger in a situation, so that way you guys aren't angry with each other anymore. There's still a lot of passion here. There's a desire to level it up and go from what happened before, move on from that, move up from it, is what I'm getting from the world energy, because, you know, there's this nurturing quality, there's this love here between you, and it's like a matter of, can we walk through that door together, right? So I do feel like you might have made some decisions in the connection. They might have made some decisions in the connection, but there is a desire to come to terms and be in balance with one another. They might show up on your doorstep unexpectedly one day. There has been frustrations in the past, but I think they want to heal it. There's a desire for happiness here between you. Okay, and oneness, the card does show it. And being together, right? And then You know, right now it's kind of like quiet, sure, but that doesn't mean there isn't the idea of this reconciliation, you know, it doesn't mean that it's not taking root or it's not developing into something, because the idea has been planted. Basically, the idea of manifesting this connection back into union has been planted and is taking root. All right, but it does feel like it's taking some time, all right, to come about. But that Ace of Pentacles is telling us that the opportunity is there for that door to be opened. All right, it almost just feels like somebody has to walk through it, and then that's it. All right, it's over, done, good. Everybody's back together and happy. All right, so let's see. Okay, what do I have here? Whoop. Look at that. I feel your energy all around me. Whoa, there you go. They're stuck, okay? And I was kind of getting that, like with this. Like, they're thinking about this. They're maybe taking their sweet old time with it. They might feel stuck, but that doesn't mean they're not contemplating it, okay? So they might feel stuck, yeah, maybe by summer, okay? So that's a timing aspect. Look at that sunshine, boom. There you go, summer sunshine. So that's kind of the energy of the sun, right? The fact that there's this light, right, that kind of shows you the way. So I feel like the sun energy is going to come around, kind of illuminate them, so that way they get unstuck and they'll kind of see what they need to do, because the light from the sun shines on everything. You can see your way around just fine. So it's a matter of having the sun come out and clear the clouds in one's mind in order to kind of feel or get unstuck. Okay, so maybe by summertime your person will come around. And look, we have, wait, you have sunshine and you have summer, and then we have palm trees, right, and the sun here. So yeah, definitely confirmation of some time in the summer. Right now, as I record this, it's spring. Okay, so photos. So somebody might still be looking at your photos, or nostalgic for you. Love is blind. Well, that can sometimes, yeah, it's not always the best thing, but sometimes, you know, if you love somebody enough, you can see past their flaws. Okay, so, you know, it kind of works both ways. Somebody could be blind to somebody's flaws naively, right? But then there's also the aspect of it, you being aware enough to see past their flaws and still appreciate them as a human being despite all their flaws, right? So there's two ways of looking at that. Oh, look at that. There you go. Yeah, your person wants to reconcile and come back to you. There you go. There's your confirmation. Yep, and they're in their thoughts. Again, the idea of somebody thinking about it, right? The Judge is an energy that has to really be discerning and think about what it is that they're doing. And like I said, somebody's meditating on it. They're sleeping on it right now, but it's not the kind of sleep that you think. It's more or less they're planting the seed and they're contemplating that thought, trying to manifest that. All right, so we do have it confirmed. So I really like this. Stack number 1. Yes, definitely. There's a good chance of reconciliation or communication from your person, with your person. Probably sometime in the summer. They're still thinking about you. They still feel your energy all around them, okay? And they want to come back your way, all right? So if you feel this has connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below, okay? Like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notification to support this channel and so you never miss a video. Don't want you missing any videos because I upload a lot, okay? Not only that, if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box. It's just a matter of visiting me on Etsy, seeing what readings I have available, and you could book a reading whenever you feel guided to. Just know there are times when my Etsy shop has no readings listed. It's because they were sold out, but I always do repost my listings as soon as they've been completed for the people who purchased last. It's just my way of managing my time and helping your reading turnaround time also stay very short. So right now it's about 6 to 9 days, and that's it. So with all of that, I'll leave you here. Stack number 1. Keep shining. Stay safe out there, and much love to you. Stack number 2. You chose this amethyst druzy. Okay, I'm just going to put that off to the side. This is your tarot, but I want to start with the romance angels first. I want to see stack number 2. What are the chances of reconciliation, and or communication with your person? So you have a past life card. You have known each other before. Let's see. What are the chances of reconciliation and or communication between you and your person, stack number 2? That bird, that's a tufted titmouse. That's what they call them. So you had one fly over here. There's another one. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more. What are the chances of reconciliation and or communication from your person? Okay. So, Queen of Wands, Strength, and the Prince of Swords. So, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. Okay. Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be you or someone else, or your person in the chart somewhere. And then we have the Strength, so more Leo energy. Okay. So, air, Leo, fire. All right. So, what I'm getting from this is, just off the bat, it does kind of feel like somebody might try to come rushing in. Okay, and I'm just going to keep it straight here. What I'm getting from this is that I think your person probably put you through some things, like put you through hell and back, right? I'm kind of feeling that from the Strength. It feels like you've tried to be strong in this connection. You've tried your best to maintain strength and fortitude. It kind of feels like they put you through hell and back. And it might be one of those things that it kind of feels like the passion is there, right? With the Queen of Wands energy, the connection is strong with this past life love energy. And despite the ups and downs, right, the many cycles with that 8, okay, it's recycle, oh, I don't even want to say it, oh my goodness. It's cyclical energy, right? It's also a number that speaks about reincarnation. Oh boy, hold on a second here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, where did he go? Where did he go? There's a woodpecker over there climbing up the tree. Can you see that? Oh, there he goes. He's flying away. He went to another tree. Okay, anyhow. So anyway, that woodpecker energy might mean something to you. Could be an animal totem. Really cool. He had the red head and the white and black wings. So anyway, the cyclical energy of the 8 is also a symbol of reincarnation. Right here with the number 8 itself proves that you guys have had many lifetimes together, and it's that kind of connection and attraction that is very hard to kind of to untie or unbind yourself from, right? So that's why I'm feeling like there's this passion between you. They could also look at you, if you're representing as a Queen of Wands, they could also look at you as being very highly attractive. Also the energy of, I've tried, but I can't let it go. So I don't know if that's what you're feeling, possibly. But I honestly feel that the 8 of the Strength card is also coming from you, in the sense that, like I said, they put you through some things. But I do feel with the Prince of Swords here that they may come back in your direction. The reason why I say that is look at the body language. Okay, look at the direction that the knight on the horse is going, right? His body language and his lance is pointing back to the Strength and the Queen of Wands. Right? So if you're representing as Leo or the Queen of Wands, not gender specific, if you're representing as that, this knight is trying to, ride his horse back. So I kind of am getting the sense that, yes, there is potential to reconcile this, that they could be trying to communicate to you as well, because the sword, sword energy talks about communication, truth, and sharing that truth, and living by that truth if possible. So they might have, if they do come crawling back, which I think with the knight, it's a card of action. Knights are movement, right? So if they do come crawling back, they're going to have some truths to spill, some truth to share, okay, in that communication. I almost want to say, if they do come crawling back, okay, whatever excuse they have, it better be worth all the hell that they put you through. because the Strength card is one of patience. So I'm feeling that a lot of the patience, you know, has come from your side. And the Strength card sometimes talks about seduction. Okay, so it talks about seduction. Again, if they come crawling back, they're going to probably use their sexual prowess, okay, with the Strength, to kind of convince you of the connection, all right, that it's maybe worth it. All right, so yeah, look. So the Sweetheart energy, that's usually the Divine Feminine protagonist in the card deck. And yes, there's Cupid here, heart here, there's a letter, so definitely communication. And then look, here's the letter, and she's holding it. She's already opened it. You see that? We also have the Caduceus energy. So when they communicate, they could be trying to heal this connection because it's a healing symbol. All right, again, a love letter, communication of love. And we have the Hope. So it kind of feels like, even though, and this feels very similar to the Strength card, okay? So it's like being patient, maintaining hope and faith, resilience in a connection or in a situation, despite what the outside environment may tell you. You know, if you've been steadfast, also represented by the Anchor, you know, it's kind of like this energy of you've never really given up, even though they put you through some hell and back, you're still maintaining some kind of hope and faith in the connection. Right? So it's kind of like hoping for communication from them and then finally receiving it over here, right? So yeah, I kind of do feel they will come back with some kind of communication. And it's kind of feeling like they will, with the Cupid arrow here, they will try to remind you of the connection via the sexual chemistry or the romantic feelings that really haven't gone away. Okay. So yeah, look at that. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise. So surprise communication, right? An epiphany. Your person might have an epiphany and again, come rushing back, right? With the Knight of Swords. Upheaval, transformation. So yeah, so some kind of sudden, unexpected communication from them, I think, is going to come through. All right, let's see if we can grab one of these. So yeah, I feel communication more than anything. Sorry I dropped that. I'm looking out into nature while I'm trying to shuffle these things. Let's see if we can get one card. One card, please. What are the chances of reconciliation and or communication? It's kind of hard for me to do readings out here because I'm so distracted. There's goldfinches flying around everywhere. I just saw a woodpecker. Okay, what was that? Okay, so there you go. There's the apple, the gift, right? It's a symbol of abundance and prosperity. So yeah, that is definitely a good sign that they may try to come back and reach out or communicate. Maybe rekindle the love in some way or the passion with that Queen of Wands energy. There's an energy of seduction here as well, so you got to be prepared for that. They might try to seduce you and remind you of why you guys have such good chemistry, and that will kind of be the I'm feeling like the lure. Okay, they're gonna try to lure you in with that. Okay, lure you in. But yeah, what feels very positive is this energy here as well. Again, the healing symbol. So wanting to connect and heal again, heal the communication, heal the connection. They probably see you as a gift, maybe the one that got away. All right. Maybe they'll have their wake-up call because it says epiphany on here, right? A sudden shift or a sudden change might make them, you know, find their way back. All right, so let me grab messages from the bag. Oh, look at that. There's a little tufted, not a tufted titmouse, I'm sorry, a nuthatch. Sorry, I do a lot of bird watching, so I know their names. All right, let's see if we can get some messages. Look, see, look. Wow. Okay, hold on a second. hope, and we have hope. Okay, so there's still hope in this connection. And then drop 1. Look at that. You have no idea what you do to me. All right, so there you go. I like how the bag, the messages in the bag confirm the reading, you know. And it's starting to get dark out here. So music, perhaps you guys share music or have a special song that reminds you of the other person. Maybe there's things in the way, or maybe there were things that got in the way between you and your connection. But again, the past life relationship, the bond is strong. It's kind of hard to release and let go. So I can understand why your person would eventually find their way back, right? You've had many cycles together is also what I'm getting from that. Okay, so there was a failure, but we already know that. Like, there feels like there was a failure in the past. And maybe, you know, maybe a way to heal that, right? I said that with the caduceus here. Maybe a way to heal the past failures. Okay. Look at that. I fantasize about you. So your person is still thinking about you. Again, the passion, true love. So yeah, there's true love here. Let's see if we can get one more. Oh, look, so divine masculine. All right, that's my little symbol for the divine masculine. So yeah, this could be your divine masculine in a twin flame connection, vice versa. Or you could be the divine masculine and you're inquiring about your feminine. Okay, so stack number 2, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notification to support this channel, and so that way you never miss a video. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below. All you have to do is check me out on Etsy, see what readings I have available. Sometimes they're sold out. I'm just warning you, and it looks like there's nothing there. But just know that I always do relist and repost my readings as soon as they've been completed for the people who purchased last. It's just my way of managing my time and making sure that any of my readings are delivered in a decent time frame, okay? Because right now my turnaround time is fairly short. It's only 6 to 9 days. So with all of that, I'll leave you here. Take care, much love, be safe, and keep shining. Apology stack number 3. When I was done with stack number 2, rain clouds were moving in, and I had to bring my setup from outside. I had to bring everything back indoors. So I'm at my table again. So stack number 3, you chose this lovely quartz point. Okay, I'm just going to put that off to the side. So we're looking at today, what are the chances of reconciliation and or communication with your person? Before I grab your tarot though, I want to start off with a romance angel, and I have the whole deck upside down, so let's just get one card in regards to what are the chances of reconciliation and or communication from your person. This is under the assumption, obviously, that you guys maybe are separated, perhaps in no communication. Okay, so let's see. What are the chances of reconciliation and or communication from your person? Okay. Oh, wow. All right, there you go. All right, let's see. It says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. All right. All right, what are the chances of reconciliation and or communication between you and your person, please? All right, there's one. Let's see what we have. 2 of Cups. Holy cow. Okay, let's see. What are the chances of reconciliation and or communication, please? 3 of Swords. All right. Oh. And the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I mean, The Wheel of Fortune does talk about sometimes what goes around comes back around, right? And I do think that, yes, there was some hurt, perhaps even some heartbreak between you with that Three of Swords. It could have even been a very confusing connection with the Three of Swords, because to me, the Three of Swords always reads as like a conflict of head and heart. But nonetheless, okay, there is a soulmate connection here. And this is kind of like, you know, seeing eye to eye. You see how their heads or the third eyes are touching. You do have the what looks like a little mini caduceus up at the top. Right, you have hummingbirds, a lot of symbolism in this card. And then you have the, you know, what's funny is the Two of Cups, but in this deck, the depiction is with a single cup, right? So it's like two become one. That's kind of the vibe. So I'm looking at this like, yes, I mean, you and your person definitely have the potential to have a reconciliation and come back together again. Perhaps heal the confusion and the past hurts or conflicts in this connection. I don't know if there was a three-party situation or maybe circumstance was the third party that got in the way, but nonetheless, it does kind of feel like, you know, hold on, I gotta go back because I just saw it. It does kind of feel like they're going to be making their way back around. Okay, that's what I was saying. All right, so you have two birds right here, two little hummingbirds, right? You can see that. Then we have the two crows, right? And then we have these two birds up here. They kind of look like, I don't know, they look like a little like pheasants or something. Birds of paradise, I'm not sure. Or birds of paradise is a plant. No, what's that other bird that kind of has a similar name? Anyhow, so you have the twos reflected, okay, right here and here in every card. So right there is just emphasis on the fact that there's the potential to come back together. And then you have the reconciliation card, right? It says that somebody's coming around. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is an energy of like destiny, fate. Again, what goes around comes back around. It is a transitionary card, so it's like 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future. Sometimes things have to fall off the wheel in order for something else to find, you know, its way in. So it kind of feels like there were energies in this connection that kind of had to fall away in order now for destiny or fate to put you on another path to find your way back to each other is what I'm getting, okay? So I don't know if that third party is what needed to fall off the wheel in order to make space for you guys to find your way back together. And again, that third party doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it can definitely be a situation or circumstance that perhaps created some kind of hindrance or obstacle in the connection. Okay, but it kind of does feel that you guys are cut from the same cloth. Two peas in a pod. I mean, how many other ways to describe it, right? You guys are kind of made for each other. Okay, we have the House. Just want two more. What are the chances of reconciliation and or communication? Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so it kind of feels like, and then we have the, what I consider my little 4 wands in this deck, right? And it does look like an 11-11 there. So yes, this is a strong foundation, right? This is where you feel safe and secure and you feel safe and sound. This is also where you find comfort. So it does feel like there is a natural comfort in this connection, especially with that Two of Cups, where you just feel at home with them. Maybe they feel at home with you. But yeah, there's a foundation here and a sense of safety and security, probably wanting to reestablish that foundation again. I can definitely see, and if you look at the body language, right, I could definitely see that this little journey card, it does talk about travel. Sometimes it talks about leaving things in the past or leaving something in the dust, moving on, right? But the fact that it's facing this baby energy, which talks about a new chapter, a new beginning, a new project, can speak of a child. So I don't know if some of you have children with your person or not. But in general, it does talk about something new. And the fact that this journey energy, it kind of feels like movement. Your person is kind of rushing towards you with new energy, right? Kind of wanting to reestablish what you guys had there, or the original foundation of your connection is kind of what I'm getting from this as well. They want to reestablish that. They want to come back and like rekindle this, make something new of it, right? So let's see if we can get one card here. to get more information on this. It's funny, we ask, you know, if there's the potential for reconciliation, you get the reconciliation card. So there's no really denying that this is a potential and possibility for you guys. There's some kind of loss, though, and sadness with this Three of Swords. Also, yeah, I mean, I wonder, you know, that's definitely what needs to be rectified or healed in some way. I think there was a lot of confusion. Maybe misunderstanding is what I'm getting from that. There's a lot of misunderstanding that needs to be cleared up. This house energy, again, I can't help but think that half of the world is stuck inside their house right now, right, as I record this. And it's like, as soon as that lockdown lifts, I kind of feel like your person's going to come towards you, okay? That's going to apply for some of you who, if anything, are just perhaps not able to see each other right now because of that. Maybe it's not something as deep as, you know, a twin flame separation or something. Maybe it's just the fact that half of the world's on lockdown and you can't see each other. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what the issue is. And maybe once this passed and, you know, the tide turns with the Wheel of Fortune, everybody can find their way back to each other like normal, and you can all move on with your lives. So that's just another way of looking at this cards, considering the current circumstances that we find ourselves in. So again, let me grab one more card to get a little bit more information on this. Definitely a lot of love, though, with the Two of Cups, and wanting to find your way back to one another. Okay, wow, so look at that. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what it is that you want. Gratitude and bliss with each other. Yeah, so definitely. There is abundant energy here. It is a positive connection. Okay, and something positive will come of it. Again, the Wheel of Fortune, you know. You have to go with the flow. Sometimes things are outside of your control at the moment. So it does feel like, you know, as soon as this shifts in the right direction, you know, you will be able to have something come of this with this card. It is a blessing, okay? So if you're trying to manifest them back, this card is also saying that you'll be successful, you know? Okay, yeah, look at that. Illuminate. And these cards are not red reversed, okay? I think I had the whole deck upside down. But yeah, look at that. Having an awakening, an eye-opening moment, right? Where you get answers to something that maybe you were left in the dark about, all right? The eyes are open, the candles are lit, the fire is sparked. So this is basically telling me that, yeah, where there was, I'm kind of getting the vibe of like silence or questions left unanswered. Maybe even with this energy, unfinished business, right? So I feel like you're going to get answers to something that maybe you were left in the dark about. I think for some of you out there in the midst of separation, your person had an awakening or an eye-opening moment. Perhaps that maybe gave them a clue into what this connection really is about. Again, you guys have a soulmate connection with that Two of Cups. It's kind of no ordinary love, I guess, with the Wheel of Fortune. You do have the House card, which is that Four of Wands. It is the 1111. And the fact that, you know, there's this feeling of not feeling, it kind of feels like you feel like something's missing, right? Your person feels like something's missing. You feel like something's missing without the other person, right? So that's what I'm getting. And it's this imagery that's kind of giving me that, right? Where it's like, it's just not the same without your person. That's how it feels, okay? So yeah, I definitely do feel the potential that this could come through. And the minute this lockdown lifts, for some of you, your person's going to be wanting to spend time with you, come back around. And if this whole lockdown thing isn't the reason why you guys are in separation, it still feels like nonetheless your person's going to find their way back, because at the end of the day, they've had an eye-awakening moment. They see, you know, they see what exactly this connection is, and they've come to their senses, maybe relieved themselves of a lot of confusion in their head and their heart, to finally understand that you guys kind of belong together. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna get messages from the bag here. Okay. Maybe there was something you wouldn't believe them about. Again, I was feeling like misunderstandings perhaps coming from that Three of Swords, conflicts of head and heart. Maybe one of you is an empath. Okay. A lot of confusion in the connection, misunderstandings perhaps. You know, because swords talk about mental energy and communication. So it could be that there was some, you know, issues in communication as well. They just weren't understanding each other. Okay, maybe somebody was making a mask or putting on a mask. Again, we have Sagittarius energy, so somebody could be a Sagittarius. Let's see. All right. Oh, look, I get very nervous around you. And they're reminded of you constantly, okay? So you give them butterflies, I think, and they're reminded of you constantly. Again, they can't get you out of their mind, right? And I think they've had some kind of awakening in regards to what this connection is. What was that? I think something fell. Oh, whoa. Didn't I say this is no ordinary love? With the, I did say that. I did say that with the Wheel of Fortune. If somebody can timestamp that for me, that's freaking crazy. So yeah, this is no ordinary love, okay? Okay, so maybe you guys felt like opposites, right? And then that's actually coming from the Three of Swords, right? The Three of Swords creates that conflicting head and heart energy. So when I'm looking at this and I'm considering that card, I can't help but think of like maybe one of you is a little bit more emotional while the other one is very logical, right? Because you have the swords, which are logical energy, and then you have the heart, which is more emotional and intuitive. So it could be that's what makes you opposites, and perhaps that's what that Three of Swords is about, those conflicting energies where one is more in their head while the other one is more in their heart, and it just, you know, creates like, you know, confusion and maybe misunderstandings, right? All right, so I just want, oh, okay, so someone might be Pisces. Again, the idea of, you know, watery, intuitive, emotional energy, right? And then, look, things were just complicated. Yeah. Okay, maybe at the time, things were just complicated. Let me just get like one or two more, okay? Okay, something about your eyes, and your person is lonely without you, okay? So your person is definitely feeling the loss. All right, so stack number 3, this is your reading. I'm sorry I couldn't have it outside with all the pretty birds chirping and everything in the background. But I hope that you appreciated this reading, or you found something helpful within it. If you did, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notification to support this channel, so that way you also never miss a video. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below. All you have to do is visit me on Etsy, see what readings I have available. Just know that there are times when my readings are sold out, and it does appear as if nothing is available. That's why, because they were sold out. But just know I always repost my readings as soon as they've been completed for those who have purchased before, and it's just my way of maintaining time management, making sure everything's in order. But not only that, it's so you also are not left waiting a month or 2 or 3 to even get a reading from me. So my turnaround time is very short because of the way I manage it, okay? So I wouldn't want anybody waiting longer than necessary for a reading. Tarot is a timely thing, you know what I mean? And if you're going through something in the thick of it, the last thing you want to do is, wait 2 months to find out what the answer is, right? So that's why I do it. So nonetheless, check me out on Etsy, see what I have available, and book a reading whenever you feel led to, okay? So sending much love. Please stay safe out there. Keep shining. And much love to everybody watching.